In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create 5 steps hexagon infographic slide in PowerPoint, and this is how the slide works. When I click, the first step will come. You can see here I have added the icon, and then on the left side I have added the title, and on the right side you can add more detailed text to it. And when I click, it will show you the second step with different icon and different colors, then the third one, fourth, and the last one, fifth. So it's a very beautiful slide you can use in your day-to-day presentations. So let's see how to do this in PowerPoint. Add a new slide and change the background to gradient fill. Then go to Insert, Shapes, and from Basic Shapes select hexagon. Draw the hexagon, and I'm going to change the height and width. I'm going to make it as 7.5, and height I'm going to make as 0.67. and you can see here the small orange point. I'm just going to drag it inside, so something like this much, and I'm just going to keep it in the center. I will just say align center, and shape outline, make it no outline. And then I'm going to give another shape so that it looks like a 3D object. For that, go to Insert, Shapes, select a rectangle, draw a rectangle covering from this end to this end only, and then just change the color to some different color, and change the outline also, make it no outline. Right mouse click, go to Format Shape, and I'm going to give a little bit transparent effect. You can see here. So from this end, just make sure that this is touching this end, or you can use the Alt key, also hold the Alt key to get the perfect the shape to the edges. And then I'm just going to add one more rectangle on both the sides. For that, go to Insert, Shapes, select another rectangle, and I'm going to cover, you can see here, from this end to this end, and again give some different color. Later on we can change the color, not a problem. And shape outline, make it no outline, and then I'm just going to say send this to back. So you can see here this is perfect. Now I'm just going to cut this part from the bottom, and let me just increase the transparency so we know that exactly how much we are going to cut. And then go to Insert, Shapes, and from Basic Shapes select right triangle, and draw the right triangle from this corner to this, and just how much size you need you can just put it. For example, let me just put this much, so this looks perfect. So I'm just going to keep this part, and whatever the right triangle, that area I'm going to delete that. So again, shape outline, make it no outline, and then I'm going to select this rectangle first, the gray rectangle, then hold the shift key and click on the right triangle. Under format, merge shape, just say subtract. So you can see here you got this shape. Let me just zoom a little bit, and then I'm just going to select this, press Ctrl D, you can see here, and go to rotate, and I'm just going to say flip horizontal, and just place it here exactly, you can see here, and then just send this to back. So you have to just make sure that this is perfectly aligned, and there should not be any gaps here. Yes, so you can see here our one 3D object is ready. Now I have to make this 5 different shapes, so that I want to make it 5 steps. So before I want to group this, I just need to increase the size. The width or the height is not enough. For that, let me just go to Format, and I'll make it as 0.67 here, you can see here. And then I'm just going to select this and increase the size. This is perfect. Then I'm just going to select this, press Ctrl D, and just move it on the top. And this one, the height I'm going to keep as it is, and the width I'm going to make from 7.5 to 6.5. You can see here, and again put it exactly in the center. and press Ctrl D. This one will be the other one. So from 6.5 I'm going to make it 5.5. Ctrl D. This one will be 4.5, and Ctrl D, the last one will be 3.5. And then I'm just going to select this. I'm going to copy this one here, Ctrl D to duplicate, bring this up. You can see here, let me just zoom it from this corner to this corner. You place it perfectly, and then I'm going to select this, press Ctrl D, and you don't need to work anything, it will just fit it properly. Just send this to back. You can see here, and I'm just coming to this one, select this, and then copy it here, and again send this to back. So you can see here, I just need to do for all the steps one by one. We will do it. So let me just complete it. So you can see here I've added the shapes to all the steps, and then I'm just going to select each one and then group it. And if you want, because we have removed we have added some transparency, you can just remove the transparency also, so that it looks perfectly alright. Otherwise it will you can see here, just remove the transparency, just make it 0%. Select this and just say 0%, just type 0, and this also. And then let me just group it one by one. Select this by holding the shift key, press Ctrl G, and then this one. Ctrl G, so last shift key, and that's it. And then you have to arrange it properly, so we have to have a equal spacing between this. So I'm just going to put it here. You can see here, let me just bring this to front. I think I have not removed the transparency here for this object. Yes. And just bring this to front. For this also I think I have not removed the transparency. Yeah. To get the perfect spacing between this, I'm just going to select this all, or press Ctrl A, go to Format, Align, and just say Distribute Vertically. So you got the perfect spacing between these objects. And then I'm just going to add one more rectangles on these ends. For that, go to Insert, Shapes, select Rectangle, draw and just put it exactly aligned with this shape outline, make it no outline, and later on we can change the color. So let me just add quickly one by one. You can see here, just increase the size, press Ctrl D, again Ctrl D for this, and the last one. You can see here. Now press Ctrl D, just put it the other side. You can see here, just copy the other side. I believe I have not made it center. That's the reason I have to reduce the size a little bit, but anyway, not a problem. And the last one, Ctrl D. That's it. So you can see here our basic design is ready. Now it's time to change the colors. Now I'm going to use these color combinations for each of these objects. So first I'm going to select this and I'm going to give a light gray color here. You can see here, and press F4 so that it will, by default, it will take the last step. And then I'm just going to select this shape and then go to shape fill, use the eyedropper and select this color. And here also I'm just going to select the same color. For this also I'm just going to select the same color. And here I'm going to give some a light shade. For that, go to colors, more colors. Under customs, just increase the shading here. Can you see here? Light color. And this also I'm going to give the same color here. And then for this I'm going to select again shape fill, use the eyedropper and select the second one. And here also I'm going to make it second one, the same F4, and here also I'm going to make F4. And then again I'll go to colors, more colors, and increase the shade, a lighter shade. You can see here. And here also I'm going to give the same. And then for this I'm going to select the third color. You can see here it's more lighter. And here also I'm going to select the same color, again increase the or reduce the shading. And then let me just select this, the fourth color. Coloring is very important in your presentations. It's always better to choose the right colors. And this I'm just going to make it more F4 key. And here also I'm going to select the last one, which is more lighter. Now you can see here we have done the color for this part. And if you don't like this gray color, you want to use this color also, you can use it. For example, let me just select this color, shape fill. I'm just going to select this color here. Can you see here? So this also looks very good. Instead, you don't want to use the gray color there. You can see here, this looks more beautiful. Yes. Now we have done this part, but this colors are not looking good because we have to change this color, which is the hexagon color. For that I'm going to give a gradient fill. You can see here I have used a gradient fill which is white. You can see here white and a little bit of gray. You can see here. And then I'm just going to select this, press the same F4 key so that I get the same here. You can see here. Now you can see the difference, how much different it is looking now. Now it's time to add some icons, some text, and some more design. If you want, you can do it here. Now before adding the text, if you feel that it is more color is light here and you want some more darker color here, I can just come and just change the direction. You can see here I can just put this direction here so that it looks more depth at the back side. So like that also you can use it. And then let's add the text. I'll just say 01, increase the size, change the font to Century Gothic or the font of your size or choice, and then center align and just put it here in the exactly in the center. And I'm going to give the color as white. Now this is the one, either you want to keep one on top or one on bottom, it's up to you. So let me just put at the bottom. This is 2, Control D, 3, 4 and 5. I'll just change it. 4, and 5. If 5 is not visible here because the color we are using is very light, so in that case you can just change the color to black also, so that it looks visible, otherwise it won't be visible. You can see here. And then I'm just going to select this. I'll just say format, align, left. That's it. And then if you have the icons, you can just go to icons and select the icons. Generally I go to insert and click on the icons, and as I said, you can use either these icons here, or you can go, I've downloaded this particular app called Pitch On for some colorful you can see here icons. So whichever icon which you feel better, you can just select it and drag it and drop it. For example, I want to drop this one. I will just drag and drop it here, so you can see here it is available here. Let me just go and select, for example, whatever, randomly you can just select also, whichever way you want. See, there are many things are there, you can see here. I want some trolley, I want some, sorry, and I want maybe something like this. So whatever, whichever you feel that okay, whichever the icons which is relevant to you, you can just download it from here. So let me just put it now one by one. You can see here I just want to put this, maybe this, whatever. You can increase also. So the software which I'm using for the icons is this one, Pichon. Okay, Pitch On 8, which is this one, you can see here. Alright, either you can increase the size or you can keep it. It's up to you how much size you need of the icons. If you want, you can give some shadow effect also. And now it's time to add the text. So left side I'm going to add the title, and right side you can add your detailed text. So title here, I'm going to make it Century Gothic, white color. If you want, you can make it bold also. Control D, and again, if this is not visible, change the color to black. You can see here. And on the right side you can add the detailed text. So you can add your detailed text. Again, I'm just going to change the font to Century Gothic, reduce the size, give it a white font, Control D, you can see here. And again, in these two I'm going to select black color so that it will be visible. Now you can see here our design is ready, and if you want to do the animation, you can just add some simple animations to it. Now before adding the animation, I'm just going to group this. Let's group this first. This one, select this text, this shape, the detailed text, this shape, as well as the option number 1, and without selecting the icons. Press Ctrl G to group it and go to format, just say send to back. You can see here. And then I'm going to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Press Ctrl G and again just send this to back. You can see here. And then I'm going to select this one, the third one. Hold the shift key while you're selecting this, and again press Ctrl G, and again you can just click on the send to back. You can see here. So let me just group this now. Oh, I've got one extra. I'll delete this one. Control G. Again, go to format, just send to back, and then the last one. So you can see here we have done all the groupings. Let's add the animation. For that, go to animations, enable the animation pane. I'm just going to select the first, and I'll say fly in. I will just say from top. It should come like this. And then for this icon, I'm going to go to more entrance effect, basic zoom, click OK, and options from out, and just say with previous. So if I play now, you can see here it comes something like this. So now using the animation painter, I'm just going to do it for all. So this is the second, then I'm selecting the icon, clicking on this, then select this, click here. So for this icon, I'm just going to select, then I'm going to make it for fourth option, and then this one, and for this I'm going to select fly in again from top. This should happen after previous. So let me just play. When I click, you can see here, that's it. That's it from me, friends. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel, and don't forget to subscribe PowerPoint University. See you soon with more interesting stuff. Till then, goodbye.